I'm literally taking
All right, this month is all about pride, but now we're going to talk about Father's Day.
Yes, Father's Day is about.
Yes, it's all about Father's Day. So whether it's honoring the incredible dads, the granddads, and the father figures who have completely shaped our lives with their love, wisdom, and endless support. So from heartfelt gifts to memorable outings, there are so many different ways to celebrate Dad and tell him how much he means to us. Today, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the different things that we all can do, and then we're gonna share what we're doing, and that means you too. So make sure to put in the comment what you love, what you're gonna do for Dad's Day, because we wanna know. All right, here are some really cool things that we can do for our Dad's Day. We can drop him off, not go with him.
That sounds really good.
Okay. We can drop him off at his favorite sporting event. Like my husband loves to play golf. So if your dude or father loves to go to a sporting event, you can go ahead and drop him off there. You can have a barbecue with all his favorite foods or cook him dinner. And then of course, for the family dads and maybe like a different part of the day, you can actually attend a sporting event. And this is also really cool. So maybe you have a dad that lives out of state or something. Okay. You can write him a heartfelt letter, or maybe you guys are on the outs, and this is also a great way to mend the relationship. And then last but not least, if our special dad figure in our life is no longer with us, we can make a donation to a cause in his name.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yeah. What are we all doing for Dad's Day?
Oh my gosh. Take down notes now, right?
I was like, do you celebrate your husband for Father's Day? Is the main priority for you?
I'm always a daddy's girl. Yes, it's about my husband, but I am literally celebrating my dad. Yeah.
Okay. And how are you going to do for your dad?
We are going, so for Mother's Day, we actually went to the farmer's market, the original farmer's market at the Grove, and we had so much fun, so we're actually going to go again. But the thing is my dad has been taking me to the farmer's market writing music since I was 6 months old. So it's kind of like life full circle.
Wait, say that again, writing music?
So my dad's a songwriter. So he used to take me in a little carrier and write with all, like, you know, everybody in Hollywood. And I was just 6 months old, and so he'd write with music. So we're going with my brother, my husband, and then of course my son. And my brother's actually, it's his first Father's Day as a dad. So we're all going to be there as one big happy family having a blast.
His first Father's Day.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm very proud of him. He'll always be my baby brother, but yeah, it's really weird. It's really
that. Unfortunately, I'll be at a wedding on actual Father's Day, so I won't see him on Father's Day. But my family, we usually do kind of like what you mentioned, sporting events. So like on Mother's Day recently, we have season tickets to the women's soccer team here in Los Angeles, so we went to that.
Nice.
But I'm bummed I won't see my dad on actual Father's Day, because if I can do a little tidbit about my dad, I call him my strange little man, because he's shorter than me for one, but he's a character. Like he's on my social media, people love him because he's just a funny, goofy goober, but he really is one of the most just motivational and inspirational people in my life. You know, when I decided to quit my corporate job and move to LA, he was always one being like, you can do anything you want, like whatever you want, you can absolutely do it. And so it's been really cool hosting the show with you guys, because I know my dad watches every episode, and he always texts me afterwards, and he was always really proud. And so it's been really nice to have that support from him at all times, and knowing that he's always going to be watching and being proud of me no matter what. So happy Father's Day to you, Dad. I love you so much.
Yes. That's so sweet.
I think your dad would get along really well with my dad.
Is your dad a strange little man?
They can start chatting. Hey, daddies, you guys can start chatting with each other right now, live.
I love that. Cammie, are you doing anything?
Strange about your dad. I need to know.
He's a strange. I'll show you the social media highlights.
Okay.
You can go to my Instagram. I have a whole highlight of all the strange things that he does, but he's hilarious and people love him, and I love him for it. So it works. You do anything for Father's Day, Cammie?
I am not. I'm going to be cooking and cleaning, but I set everything up for my husband for success, because he likes to be left alone on Father's Day. Okay. He likes to grill. He likes to sit outside. He likes cigars. So I got the cigars. I got the beer. Nice. I got everything set up for him. And something I've been doing every couple of years, and this year I'm doing it too. It's going to be a little controversial, but I'm just going to tell you what I do. Okay, so
we like controversial.
It started when I was pregnant, and I just love my husband so much, but I just don't have time for him because I was like uncomfortable, right? So I hired a masseuse to come to the house. And so every couple of years, I hire a masseuse to come in, and he just gives them this great massage. Sometimes it's a really cute blonde, sometimes whatever it is. It doesn't matter, but they bring their own. They bring their own table. They bring their own oils. We set up in a room, and he gets an hour massage at home, and then I set the room for him. And so he does. Because if I'd say to him, honey, go to this place, go to this specific area, he won't go. But if he's at home and feels comfortable, Kelly's coming in. He's like, Kelly's coming. Oh, that's crazy. He's undressed. He's ready to go. And he's so relaxed afterwards. And I don't have to be bothered. And then I'm going to set that up this year for both my dad and my husband.
I love that.
I love
because
that.
a lot of times men don't get to be pampered
They
like
don't.
that. That you
They
have to
don't.
schedule it for them and tell them
Yeah.
to show up in the living room for them to actually
And like
enjoy
I said,
it.
when I was pregnant, the last thing I wanted to do was to touch someone else. I just wanted to be in my body by myself. Do you know what I mean? And so I'm like, here's this cute woman coming over. She's going to touch you for a whole hour. And he was like, this is pretty awesome. So he loves it. He's relaxed. It can work in those areas that are like really hard to get to.
Yeah.
And he kind of, I kind of reap the benefits when they leave. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So
Well,
that's
it
a
sounds
big
like
thing.
it's a win-win for everyone.
Yes, that'll be a fun Father's Day for you too, Cammie.
She's already sweating over here.
Thinking about it. Just thinking about it.
I feel like you should have gone last after that story. Jeez.
I know, Carolyn, can you top that?
My dad will be receiving a phone call from me as he is on the other side of the country. But something that you mentioned when we first started talking about dads was special gifts that they gave us.
Yes.
And so whenever I think of a gift from my dad, when I was probably 5 years old or younger, he gave me this teddy bear that I still have today. And that's always been one of my favorite gifts from him. And I mean, this bear has been through everything. I've given it haircuts, I've put makeup on it, and it's just like, to me, a representation, yes, poor bear, of, growing up as a child and getting their favorite gift from their dad.
That's so sweet. And so sentimental too, that you still have it and
Still
treasure.
have it, still
So
got
cute.
it.